All right, so let's jump into this one. I think we first start out with some cool stuff that just happened. I think personally is
Hmm.
we got some
Yeah. How
throwbacks.
is it every few years that they have to go through the process of seeing if they're allowed to do throwbacks, or do you know what that process is?
Yeah, I don't know how they decide or what's the process, but I think yeah, every few years you see teams start wearing some throwbacks. My team, the Seahawks, like never brought those '90s back for a long time,
Hmm.
and they just hit and they hit hard. It
Yep.
looks so good. I need to get me one. So I'm excited about that. The Eagles, Kelly Green ones came out. Which, if I'm mistaken, they've had that one before though, didn't they? Kind of recently, somewhat.
Yeah.
But so it's not as huge as like the Seahawks getting those '91s back. But then the Bucks, your team, you
They
got
got the
the
creamsicles.
creamsicles. But didn't the creamsicles come back somewhat recently, like 10 years ago, or something like
They
that?
had it with when Jameis Winston was here, was
Okay,
our
that's what.
quarterback.
Yeah, yeah,
Probably within the last 5 years they've had it,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. But for like the Eagles and the Steelers and those teams, and even the Packers, I feel like theirs are
Packers
more like
always.
almost every year they have
Yeah,
those
it seems
ugly
like
ass
the
colors.
yeah, it seems like the Steelers, Packers, Browns, the Lions kind of already have a hybrid of their old
Yeah,
ones,
they
right?
haven't really changed much
Yeah,
of their
yeah, yeah,
jerseys and
yeah,
stuff.
exactly. So, uh,
Patriots sometimes.
yeah, Patriots sometimes. So I think that's it. I think the Seahawks, their current ones, I think are amazing as well. So I think if that's one of the reasons we haven't done a throwback because they're just, I think they look really nice, the new ones. But
Yeah.
this throwback, man, we've been waiting for it. It came out, it looks sick, man. So I need to get me a copy of one of those. So
Should we throw in the video that they released when they talked about
yeah, yeah.
the
Let's
throwback?
yeah, throw us a couple of those. We'll drop right here. Rob will hit some videos here of some of the throwbacks that were released. I think this year. Let's throw them all out there.
Yeah.
Think it looked fire. They did a great job, and y'all go cop some,
Yeah.
right?
I do have to ask, do you prefer the throwback jerseys or the color rush jerseys they've had in the past?
Throwbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Uh,
I like action green. I like the action greens they've had.
that
Those
neon green, whatever you're talking about.
I like those. I like those. I'm not gonna lie,
Kind of
but
the Oregon, but
no,
in Oregon.
totally different green. Totally different green.
Just as hideous.
No, Oregons are hideous.
Yeah.
Oregon's hideous, right? So
The silver helmets, though, are nice, though. Those reflective silver helmets the Ducks have.
Ducks. Yeah,
I'll take those any day.
Ducks have everything, right?
Yeah.
Uncle Phil, Uncle Nike, right? Yeah, but no, I really like the Seahawks. I prefer those throwbacks over their color rush. Those action greens, definitely throwbacks.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. Like I'm not a fan of the creamsicles colors with Bucko Bruce as our old throwback logo and stuff like that. And so the colors, I love the all red color rush when they had those clock alarm numbers and stuff like that. I have one of those; those are amazing. But 2 years ago, they dropped a pewter, which is kind of like a brownish black color rush jersey. Those are fire too. So I like either one of them. But creamsicles, I don't know if I'll cop one. I may just cop one just to have or to have a throwback hat, but we'll see. We'll see if they change it up a little bit.
Damn, Rob. For some reason, I'm on cruise control where I always think Tom Brady's your quarterbacks.
I wish he still was, but
I always said, like, oh man, Tom Brady's in this creamsicle. I'm like, wait a minute, he's not the quarterback anymore.
no,
So I was
we
like,
got Baker Mayfield, which
Baker. Hey, he's full of surprises.
he's not terrible. I mean, there were some better options out there, but we had that salary cap where we can get a certain amount under there, so we couldn't really sign big players. So it is what it is.
I think it's time. Usually now, teams when you get that point, you you
go all in.
You go all in, but I think you also start looking at maybe building back, like not total rebuild, but reloading in the draft.
Yeah.
Again, right? Then it gets to that point where you can pay quarterback again, or
Yeah.
or whatever, or maybe draft. I don't know, right? So that point, but anyways, yeah, they're fire, right? The retros that came out, I think Throwbacks, awesome job. So